Hello. Hello. I am here for 6 o'clock yoga. Karen, we have a few minutes. I just want to get situated here. Welcome. I always get a little anxiety whether this will work or not every time. But it's working, so success. I'm going to share. I always get a little anxiety. So this is a gentle yoga class. 6 o'clock, new time for the Recovery Fitness schedule tonight. So we'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. And I don't know how to share it. So welcome to Gentle Yoga, Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I'm Karen for Recovery Fitness. And we'll just wait another minute. There's a new schedule out if you want to check that out at Recovery Facebook page. Lots of exciting things. And shared. Good. Now I can put some music on. Is everyone enjoying the heat today? We're finally into some summer weather, so I'm happy. Maybe I got a little too much sun this weekend, but it's all good. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to speak a little louder tonight so you can hear me. Get your mat and a block if you have it. Or a rolled up towel is good too. I like to sit on a block. It brings my hips higher and helps me to keep a nice neutral spine, that natural S curve. We're just going to begin by focusing on our breath. Very simple, just breathing, okay? We do it all the time. We don't really focus on it. But once we focus on our breath, we can begin to really become present. So let's inhale, invite space, and exhale, dissolve tension. So thinking about inhaling, creating space, and exhaling any tension that we might have. Just feeling it dissolve as we exhale. And we're going to gently begin by loosening up our shoulders and our neck. So we're going to lower our chin towards our chest. Really begin to feel that sensation in the back of the neck and into the shoulders. Just gently, wherever it's comfortable, lowering that chin towards the chest. And then again, focusing on that breath. As you exhale, maybe relaxing the shoulders a little more, releasing a little tension that might be there. Observe our breath going in and out of the body. Bring our head back up. And then we're going to go ahead and release left ear towards our left shoulder as we continue to keep that nice neutral spine, the shoulders back and down. left ear towards the left shoulder as we feel a nice stretch all along that right side of our neck into our shoulder. Now we could be sitting in a chair for this work that we're doing right now. Just breathing and moving our head. We're going to gently roll to the front and then bring that right ear towards the right shoulder. And now feeling that sensation on the left side of our neck and shoulder area. Breathing into that. And we talked about, last week we talked about maybe putting a count to our breath. Bring our head back to center. So maybe you count 1, 2, 3, 4 as you inhale, and then pause for 2 counts, and then exhale for 6 counts. So this brings our attention inward as well. Become present. So let's now roll our shoulders. Back. And then we're going to bring them forward. Good. We're going to do a gentle twist. We're going to bring our right hand to our left knee and our left hand behind us. And gently turn our chest towards the left side of the room. And we can look to the left side of the room. And if we would like a little more, we can even turn our head towards the back of the room. That's up to you today. Following your own body, honoring where you're at tonight, letting go of any expectations, competition that we have for ourselves, and going to the other side, left hand to the right knee, right arm behind us. Thinking that we should be doing better or we should look different in our practice, all of that we can let go of because it doesn't serve us. Just honor where we're at and do what we can. Bring it back to center. We're going to release our left arm down, bring that right arm up and over. Nice stretch all along the right hand side, keeping that bicep right by the ear. Keeping that right hip down as we reach, so we're pressing and reaching at the same time. And breathing, maybe doing counts, maybe not. Remembering though that we do need to breathe. Let's go to the other side, right hand down, left arm up and over. If at any time we lose our breath or we find ourselves breathing too hard or holding our breath, just pause and relax and come back into whatever we're doing when you're ready, because our breath is that important. It's more important to be breathing throughout our practice. If something's challenging and we can breathe through it, we can mimic that in our daily life. Coming back to center. Let's go ahead and loosen up our wrists. So we're going to put the back of our hands together. And then we're going to just roll, keeping the wrists together. So it's a little tricky at first, but it's nice to loosen up the wrists a little bit. We do put some weight on them in our practice. And then try the other way, going the opposite way. Excellent. And then bringing it back down. So we'll come onto the floor on our hands and our knees into cat-cow. Hi, babe. So when we come into our cat-cow, we find our hips over our knees. Shoulders, elbows, wrists are in alignment. Our hands are open like stars. And we find our breath. And then we inhale, we bring the chin up, keeping the shoulders open, our heart open, tilting that tailbone up to the ceiling. Inhale deeply. And then exhale, bring the chin into the chest, tilt the tailbone down. And then following your own breath, that nice movement as we move into cow. And exhale into cat. So again, this is going to be following your own breath. Engage the core as we press spine to the ceiling. Keeping our chest open in cow. Everyone's at a different place as we move to our own breath. And then pressing back into our child's pose. So releasing the hips over the legs. And then coming down, arms reaching forward, forehead comes to the floor. Or we can also double fist our hands and release that third eye chakra onto our hands. Couple breath here. And then we'll come up into our hands and our knees again and come into spinal balance. So we're going to, we can start with just our legs. Take that left leg and press the leg back. We're going to think about as if we were putting our foot against the wall behind us. And inhale. And then we're going to exhale and bring that leg down and go to the other side. Inhale, press that leg. Reach, foot is flexed, toes down, in case you can't see that. And then you can move fluid with your own breath here. Inhaling, exhale, and then the other side. So if we want to incorporate a little more, we can inhale with the right arm, bringing the right arm out and the left leg back. Exhale, coming down. And then the other side, left arm forward, right leg back. Inhale, exhale down. Flowing with your own breath. Things to think about here is keeping the hips parallel to the floor. So we keep that leg straight back. Tendency to kick it up a little high. We want to keep that leg straight. Couple more. And when you're even on both sides, press back into your child. Release back onto the legs and release that forehead to the floor or on the fists. Take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to come into a little mini series, get nice and warm. So, I've got to do something. There. So, we're going to inhale and come into plank. So plank pose, our feet are flat and our knees, we're on our knees and we have a nice straight line from our knees to the top of our head. We're inhaling here and then we're going to exhale. This is a lot of upper body strength, elbows in, all the way down. Inhale, coming into cobra, low cobra. And then exhale back into child. Couple breaths. And let's go again. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, you can go right down to the floor. That's perfectly fine. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way back. We're going to curl our toes under and come up into our first down dog. So curl those toes under and then press the hips up and walk it out. So we're pressing away from the floor, biceps turned outward, shoulders away from the ears. Walk it out, feeling them maybe a little tight in the back of the legs. This gentle walk. And then we're going to walk up to a forward fold. So coming into your forward fold, feeling the back of the legs. Inhale, halfway arms, hands on our shins or thighs, wherever you're comfortable, but a nice flat back, crown of the head to the opposite wall. Exhale, back down to forward fold. And then gently coming all the way up, slowly. Bring those arms all the way up. And a gentle back bend if you want here. And release. And then we're going to warm up some legs. So we're standing. Let's see how that is. So point those toes towards the corners of your mat. Whew, it's hot. Get a drink of water. Hydrate, hydrate. Oh, a bug. Yeah. Sorry. That's just, I'll get you later, mister. We're going to come into 5-pointed star. And then we're going to squat down, bring those elbows down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do about 5 of these as you press. Engage as you come down. Really feel the muscles as you press as you go up. And engage as you come down. Really feeling it here. Nice squat. Back up. One more. It's going to come back all the way up into 5-pointed star into another squat and bringing the arms down and back up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. A couple more here. Good, and release. And then we're just going to come down to the floor and come into, I'm going to face this way, but you can just stay this way on your mat. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. Press back into child for a few breaths here. Nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And then we're going to come back up onto our knees and our hands. We're going to walk our arms, hands back. We're going to bring that right leg out. Our right arm just stays right on the leg, and our left arm's going to come up and over. And we're going to feel a nice stretch all along that left side. And we're going to breathe. 3 breaths here. Nice deep breath, feeling the nice stretch on the inside of that thigh, the right leg. That right foot is parallel to the end of the mat. And then we're going to come all the way around, bring that left arm down. We're going to bring that right hand onto our hip, keeping the hips forward and the shoulder back. We're going to bring that right arm up. And we're going to breathe here. For a variation, we can bring our right leg up, and bring our right arm over our ear, or do one or the other. Couple more breaths. Nice stretch here. And bring it up. Engage that core. Arms out, arms forward and down. Bring the right leg in. And we'll go ahead and do the other side. Bring that left leg out. Left arm down on the leg. Bringing our right arm up and over. Feeling that nice stretch. Feeling that on the inside of our left thigh. Breathing into that stretch. Working on the muscles as we breathe. So when we inhale, and we're focused on that muscle, and then as we exhale, we can release tension, focusing on that muscle. Our breath can do this work. Bringing the arms back and bringing the knee in, and press back into your child's pose again. Now we're going to come back up into our second down dog. Let's see how that feels after we've stretched a little bit. See if that's a little less tight now. Again, we're pressing our fingers, our 5-star fingers into the mat. Our shoulders are open, away from our ears. Our sit bones are pointed to the ceiling, and we're walking it out. We're going to come into high lunge. We're going to bring that right leg forward and come up into our high lunge. So our right knee is bent over our right ankle. Our left leg, our heel is reaching towards the floor. And go ahead and bring our hands to heart center. And then inhale, cactus arms. So here we're opening, bring those shoulder blades together on our back. Opening our heart chakra here, breathing into that. Nice cleansing breath. Bringing our pinkies towards each other if we want to. And even picking up our right heel if we choose to. For more challenge, balancing challenge in this pose. And release the heel, bringing our hands back together for weird twist. So we'll bring our left arm forward and our right arm back, opening our chest to the right side of the room, keeping our legs in that position of high lunge. Couple breath here as we exhale toxins in all of our twists, massaging our internal organs, take advantage of all of our twists. We're going to bring that right leg in. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring our right leg back. Bring our hands to heart center. And coming into our cactus arms again. So thinking about left knee over our left ankle, pressing our right heel towards the floor, shoulder blades together, pinkies towards each other, picking up our left heel if you want to. All those things. I had to think if I was on the right leg, so I hope we are. Breathing. Breathing in the challenging poses. Finding our breath. Calming the nervous system with breath. Release that left heel, bring our hands together for awkward twist, weird twist. Right hand forward, left arm back. Opening up to the left side of the room. Breathing. Good, good. Nice breath here in our twists, taking advantage of all of our twists. Bring it back to heart center. Bring that right foot up and shake it out. Coming into our mountain pose. We're going to inhale all the way up. We're going to swan dive, forward fold. Coming into our forward fold here. Taking the right leg back and coming down on the right knee and flattening the foot on the floor as we come up and all the way up into crescent lunge. Couple breath here. Again, the shoulders away from the ears. breath. And bringing our hands to heart center for another twist. So we want to inhale deeply. We're going to bring our right elbow to the outside of our left leg. Option, we can also just open our arms. So inhale deeply. And as we exhale, we'll turn right arm on the outside of that left leg, left arm up. So again, we can come into this twist, hands at heart center or close thereof. Or modification, we can open up here. We are still feeling this twist, right? We can still feel a beautiful twist, and we're breathing through this challenge that it might be. Breathing and coming back, and again up. Exhale, bringing our arms down, coming up. Bring that right leg in, come into our forward fold. Let's do our ragdoll, grabbing the elbows of each arm, and just gently rocking or just hanging here in your forward fold, feeling the back of the legs. Mine are so tight. And then release, hands down, and bringing the left leg back. Releasing the left knee, flattening the foot, coming up, and bringing our arms up into crescent lunge. Do several breaths here. Again, another heart opener, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe a little challenge with the balance here, right, on your knee. That's a little challenging for me, a little wobble there, so a lot going on. So we're going to go twist to the other side. Again, we can do either option. Inhale deeply first, so that when we exhale, we're pushing all of our air out and we're getting as far over as we can, right? So inhale deeply. Exhale, left arm on the outside of the right leg. Again, if you're here, this is great. Or go ahead and open up your arms. Either option, you're still in your twist. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of all of our twists with our breath. Nice deep breath. And bring it back. Let's go ahead one more time. We're going to inhale all the way up. For crescent lunge, relaxing those shoulders. And bringing it down. So let's go ahead and stay on the floor. And come into our boat pose. So our boat pose, we find our sit bones on our bottom, and we find our nice neutral spine, nice back. Our feet are flat on the floor and we're reaching forward. So we can stay right here, engaging that core depending on where you're at. If you want more, you can begin to straighten the legs. This isn't my best pose. Hurts my lower back, so I can stay low, but you can even straighten your legs all the way up and reach forward. But I can feel my core working right here. So wherever you're at, only you can know that, and just honor your body again is where it's at. And release. I gotta wipe some sweat. Ooh. So let's do one more twist. And what we'll do is, keeping our right leg down, we're going to take our left leg and cross over. Right? So both legs straight, bend the left knee, and then take that left foot and cross over. Just cross over that right knee. So when you have that, we're going to leave our left arm behind us, bring our right arm up, and again we can either just grab our knee and twist, or we can come to the outside, right arm outside of left knee, and begin to turn. So this is a pretty big twist. But again, if you want to hold your knee, you're getting a good twist. So you're breathing. We're again taking advantage of these twists with our breath. Looking to the left, even towards the back, getting more out of your twist. Couple more breath here, you can do it. Keeping that spine neutral is important. And bring it back. Release that left leg. So let's do the other side. So our legs are straight, arms behind us, bending the right knee, and then the foot goes over the left knee. Right arm stays behind us as our left arm comes up. Inhale deeply. And exhale as we twist. Left arm outside of right knee. Or holding on to the knee or holding on to our thigh. Any way we can get this nice twist. Whatever way is comfortable for you tonight. Recognizing that from practice to practice, the same exact pose could be more or less challenging at a different time. Just depends on where we're at in any given day, and that's why it's important to just honor where we're at with our body. And give ourselves a chance to learn and grow. Pick up that leg, and we're going to go ahead and take it all the way down. So hands behind the knees, and slowly bring it all the way down. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, wrap our arms around the knees, and just give ourselves a nice gentle roll for the lower back, a little massage. Maybe even taking both hands onto both knees and then gently making a circle, rolling around, making big circles with our hands guiding our knees and our legs. And then let's go ahead and go the opposite way. So whatever way you're going, go the other way. And release. And let's prepare for our bridge pose. So feet flat on the floor. So our heels will come as close to our bottom as is comfortable for us today. Arms along the side of our body. Knees are hips width apart. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale as we press hips up to the ceiling, and we keep those legs hips width apart. A tendency here to open our knees. Let's go ahead and keep them hips width apart. Walk the shoulders together, clasp the hands if you want to tonight, if you have that desire tonight, and press, engage and press, engage the glutes as we press the hips to the ceiling, pressing our feet into the floor, and breathing. One or two more breaths. Wherever you're at. Let's do 2. Release the hands first and slowly bring it down. Bring those knees in. Release the back. Whew. Good. If you have a block or a towel, or you can just do this without either. Block goes on the lower part of low back. Just find the right place. So we can, this is legs up the wall, and it's really good with a towel rolled up and being actually up against a wall. So it's good for anxiety, releasing anxiety. It's good for bringing all the energy back down, cooling down from a workout. It's said to be anti-aging. And it just feels really, really good. It's one of my favorite poses. Couple more breath here, just feeling yourself cooling down. It's good before bed. It's good after a workout. It's good for when you're stressed out. Oh, good. And let's come all the way down, feet flat. Remove the block or the towel if you have that there. And then we're going to come into, well, let's do one more twist. Let's bring our arms out like a T and bring our right leg over our left, cross it at the knees. Release the legs, let them float to the left side of our body as we turn our head to the right for a huge twist, one of my favorites. Really big twist here, all along the side of the body. So our shoulders are on the floor, turning our head the opposite way of the way our legs are, and breathing. Nice deep breath, nice big exhales. And engaging the core, let's bring it up and do the other side. So releasing, then bringing left leg over right. So it's like we're crossing at the knees, left leg up and over right, and then release, let the legs float to the right side of the body and turn our head to the left. Couple of breath here, really feeling that nice twist. Deep breath. And we're going to engage the core as we bring the legs back up. And we're going to release and come all the way down into Shavasana, or final relaxation. So here we just take a few minutes. We relax the body. So go ahead and find your way all the way down. Take a nice deep breath and let it out. Closing our eyes, letting the muscles relax around our eyes, releasing our tongue from the roof of our mouth, relaxing the jaw, feeling our shoulders drift to the floor, our hands and arms relaxed and palm up to the ceiling. Breathing regular here, regular breath. Our torso relaxed, knowing the floor is below us, we can relax. We're not going anywhere. Feel the weight of our legs, our feet opened up to a comfortable position. Letting our practice sink in tonight into our bodies. Taking a minute to recognize maybe feeling pain or a feeling that you have that draws your attention. Bring your attention to it, breathe into it, and release it. Let it go. Move on. Just a little body scan. Feeling the gratitude for yourself that you took the time tonight to do a practice for your body and your mind. And then we're going to go ahead and inhale our arms up over our head as we point our toes, reach our hands, arms up, pointing our toes, nice long Feeling the length of our body, and then bringing the knees in. One last hug. Turning to our side, and then pressing up to a seated position. And we'll do one last inhale as we come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale to heart center and close with namaste. Okay, guys. It was a good one. Hope you did good. Enjoyed it. I'm sure you did well. And please join me on Thursday and we'll do some more. Okay? Thank you. Bye.